beautiful.
And it's like the Maldives. And good morning, ladies and gents. I hope you're having a lovely day. Let's talk about this amazing trip. Bear in mind, I don't get paid for this. This is my review and my experience of this boat trip. And this is something you're probably going to do once in your lifetime. And I will highly suggest you to do it. Because how many times in the world you're going to be able to go to the Red Sea? And if you didn't know, the Red Sea is probably one of the best sea to snorkeling in the whole world. I think to be exact, is the second best. So what would be better to have a boat trip where you can see the White Islands, snorkeling in 2 different areas, see some amazing fish, and have a good time on some good old pirate ship. Please stay all the way to the end of the video because at the end I disclose the price, but also where to get this trip. Because in Egypt, a lot of people will try to sell you some trip, and I promise you, it will not be worth your time. We woke up late. Before you get in too much into this video, I forgot to say, can you please subscribe if you like this video? But also, I have posted multiple videos of each excursion I have done, explaining in details what happened and what you need to know and what to bring. And also my whole review of Egypt and some vlogs. So if you want to check it out, it's all in the comment section, description, info card, or is a playlist on my channel. So enjoy this video and drop a like, subscribe, and peace. You have these little buses which take you to obviously all your attractions. They're pretty tight, but they do have really good aircon. The other day, everyone wanted to be in a bus instead of actually be outside because it was so hot. So when you're on the trip, they actually provide you with the equipment completely for free. You obviously pay that well, you pay for the trip. So don't worry, don't try to pay for extra equipment. I did buy myself a mask. The reason is with the mask, I can put my GoPro on now. Feeling the heat?
Feeling the heat, I'm scared of fire and water.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Is it nice?
Mm.
You jump on the boat and you have time to really enjoy the boat because you have about an hour drive until the first stop, and then by the time everyone's on board and they got all the equipment they need and all the boats that's left, it's probably about an hour and a half, to be honest. But you get a chance to walk around the boats, you take pictures on the boat, you get some drinks as well. That's also when you realize the money you spent is actually quite worth it, but you also get a chance to eat downstairs. How difficult is it to walk?
Very.
We are on this lovely boat today and it's quite amazing. If you're seasick, I wouldn't recommend it too much. But Abby's a little bit scared and like she feels a little bit sick, but when she's at the top and she don't walk around the boat, it's not too bad. You feel the wind and you drink a little bit of lemonade, you'll be okay. However, if you walk around the boat, you feel like you're walking drunk. So be expecting that. However, look at the view, mate. They're amazing. It's amazing here. one thing I really want to get this boat is because if you're not confident to get into the water, I think this boat is quite good because it got stairs to get into the water. Majority of them you will have to jump back or jump off the boat, and also it's more difficult to get back on the boat. But this one got little stairs where you can do it at your own pace. Don't worry, they also supply you with life jackets and a donut if you need. Abby was quite scared to get into the sea. It's quite scary at first. I was a bit anxious too. How was that?
It was good. It was good. I thought I might have died, and he told me that my ring attracts barracuda. They want to eat me. But you know, other than that, it was good.
It was really good. The guide, I think like it was very safe. He was trying to obviously calm me down as much as possible. I would definitely like do it again. I trust the guy quite heavily. Like he was obviously trying to push you to see as much as possible, get as much of your money worth as possible. But I think you did a good job.
Be honest with them as well. Like if you are scared or anxious, then be honest with them and tell them, because they're so good. And they didn't judge. They were really good, and you felt safe for them, and you enjoyed it more.
Yeah, the guy who didn't know how to swim, and he done it too. He just hold to the, obviously get your life jackets. I don't feel like you need to have a life jacket. You can get like these orange like donuts kind of thing where you can hold up onto it, but because it's so salty down here, like you just float. I was struggling to keep my feet down to obviously swim, and it's just because how salty it was.
But if you didn't need the extra help, you could also go on your own, explore on your own, and I think that was quite good, because I wish I would be able to go on my own a little bit more, to explore on your own, because the less people have, the more fish would be near you. But if you're scared about this is amazing, because it allows you to have the possibility to see everything with still feeling somewhat safe. But the snorkeling was amazing. Got thousands of fishes, some massive ones, some small ones. You see some Nemo, I see like a puffer fish as well. But you see some really good, and I wish I recorded this better. But I'm sure next time, now I learn how to record this, I'll do a better job to record it. You get a chance to have some food. So the boats will have 3 stops. So that was the first stop. You get about half an hour to 40 minutes of snorkeling. And then while they drive to the next destination, you have lunch. It's about 12 o'clock at that point. You have a choice of different food. Obviously, it's on a boat, so it's not going to have as many food as your all-inclusive. But he did have some rice, some pasta, some fries, some range of salads, like coleslaw, tomato salads, lettuce, a range of everything. And then he also had some fried fish, some chicken, some beef. He generally had a bit of everything. If you didn't like most of it and you're fussy, you will still not feel like you can't eat anything, because you will have something you'll be able to eat. And it was good food as well. You could obviously serve yourself as many times as you want, and then you still get your drinks all inclusive. This is, you don't pay extra for that. You can pay extra for some extra drinks. They were selling some Oreo milkshake for like £5, and it was like a little glass. I didn't think it was worth it, but if you do like this, you can.
This is the White Island.
It's beautiful.
And it's like the Maldives, pretty much.
On the road, I've been away for far too long, but now I'm on my way back home. I hear the west winds calling out my name. They're telling me to head your way, down your road and past your gates. Keep your eyes on the horizon. I was looking to belong when I'd already found my home. Won't be long, I'm there before the setting sun, for you to fall into my arms, a place I call my home. I was looking to belong when I already found my home.
You spend about 15-20 minutes here. They take like obviously pictures, and now they call you back. They give you like name for each group, so you know you don't get confused between different groups. But we got loads of boats. You have to jump on one of them little boats, which is a bit difficult, but it's not too bad. If I did it while holding a camera, you can do it.
And the second stop is at the White Island. You do get a photographer over there. The photographer also take pictures of you on the boat, but especially on the White Island. What was scary about the White Island is, as much as you look amazing, you end up on this tiny speedboat with like 20 of you. Like, you are stuck like sardine on that boat. And you're driving to the White Island, then you have to jump in the water. I had my big camera. I was a bit worried I was dropping my camera into the water, but don't worry, it was safe. As long as you be careful, you can bring your phone and stuff like that. And to be honest, most phones nowadays are waterproof or water resistant. So if you have a little bit of water on there, it'll be completely fine. But if you don't have your phone, if you want to take pictures, you got a photographer, where it will get you some poses, and like you can have some really cool pose, but they won't tell you the price at the beginning. But he'd taken about 40 pictures of different poses and stuff like that, and it was quite cool because he was really good at what he was doing, and he's trying to catch a bit of everyone. If you didn't want photos, just tell him, it won't bother you. But the White Island is pretty much heaven. If you've seen the heaven before, because I definitely have, pretty much look like heaven. The water is the clearest water I've ever seen in my life, but he had like a stinger fish by my feet pretty much, and they were just they didn't care about you. They were just swimming around you like they owned the place. Pretty much do, I guess. I highly recommend for you to see the White Island.
I was looking to belong when I'd already known that you would be there when the rains are gone. Like a light in the night, you will always be my home.
Somebody's birthday as well on there, where they're saying all happy birthday in different language as well, and then bring a little cake. Everyone shared some cakes, and they all had like a little dance at the end. It was amazing. And then you have another stop for another snorkeling bit for about half an hour. I think that one was a little bit longer because they stop you somewhere, and then you swim to the other place, and the boat will follow you, so you have a chance to actually swim further than before. They say the first stop you go have better fish and like better scenery and stuff, but we found the second stop had a lot more fish, and I think because you were further away from the boat, the fish wasn't as scared, I guess. We were also away from people as well, so you had more chance to see more fish. And seeing like a puffer fish was amazing, but we did see some massive fish, and I genuinely think the camera doesn't make it justice how amazing it was down there, because it genuinely felt like I had 2 weeks of heaven over there. And then you have another long journey, obviously back to the depot. They will sit you down, have some drinks again, but also sit you down with the photos you have, so the guy have a quick chance to edit the pictures. I didn't try to negotiate, I don't know why, but it's say for 40 pictures or £40. You can't buy them individually or a set of bundle. It was all the pictures or nothing. And to be fair, £40, mate. I have a book with all our good memories of adventures we had, and we just put all the pictures in there. So we thought we got to get them pictures, and some of the pictures was quite good, some of them was meh, but again, it's more your opinion. Do you like that picture because you look better, or that picture is actually crap? You do have a different range of boat trip you can have. This boat trip costs £75 per person. We got picked up at 7 a.m. We got dropped off, I think 6 p.m. in the evening. So it's quite a long day, and it's all day. But I think for all the things you did that day, I think it was worth. But they do offer you cheaper prices. I think the cheapest one was like £20 or £30 per person for a boat trip. Some of them allow you to go snorkeling. Some of them allow you to just see the White Island, or have just one stop. But you did have one which like £20 to £30, then the other one was £40 to £50, then £60, then £75. £75 was the more expensive. If you want to snorkeling and actually swim in the water, get the pirate ship. The other one will allow you to just have smaller days, so if you have kids, it might be worth doing that. But if you don't like snorkeling and you want to see the fish, they did have a boat with a submarine underneath where you can go down and it's all glass bottom and you can sit there and watch all the fish. And I think that would be amazing to see. And that was not expensive. I think it was 30 or 40 pounds. Don't buy it from the public over there. If you go to a shop over there in Egypt and they sell you an excursion, it's usually something they're overpriced, or it's something where they don't give you the value for your money. You will have a chance to see it for 10 minutes and you bounce. Because we did have a few people selling excursion where they sold the excursion for like 50, 60 pounds. And we managed to buy it from the tour guide for 30 pounds. And it was like a whole day trip compared to the other person was half a day trip. The tour guide I'm talking about is the guy which you get given to you when you arrive in Egypt. We went with EasyJet Holidays and we got picked up at the airport with a guy who was working at EasyJet Holiday, and he said to go in this taxi, I'll meet you tomorrow morning at this place. We went there and he told us all the information about all the excursions, and he gave us hand down the best price. The people at the hotel, even though they work for the hotel, they pay back commission. The price they make up are the prices from what they think you can afford. For example, I had a guy who tried to sell us a massage. Day one, £75. On the last day before we left, he offered us the same massage for like £20. So be careful. Obviously, they're trying to make some money. So pay what you can afford and just shop around every single time. But I definitely suggest you to stay with your tour guide from the company, even if it's slightly more expensive, because at least you know it's safe. But at the end of this video, if you enjoyed this video, I did a video for each trip we went and we did a massive vlog. If you want to see all of them, there'll be a link in the info card, in the comment section, or in the descriptions. I hope you enjoy your trip in Egypt, and please let me know how it went in the comments. After your trip, come back to the video and let me know, because if you had, I just want everyone to have the same experience as I did and enjoyed it. But have a lovely day. Peace.
This is the Cleopatra Hotel room tour. These come with a toilet, a broken phone, which every single time they ring the phone fell. I didn't break it, I promise. You can pay a little extra for a garden view, which I think for this hotel is actually worth it. I don't think the balcony is worth it.